Cincinnati Bengals have finally signed defensive end Trey Hendrickson, but it's questionable. What we doing? Y'all know we gonna talk about it, break it all down right after this.
Welcome to your number one spot for all NFL news and content, NFL Central.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back into another episode of NFL Central, your number one spot for everything NFL. I'm Bobby, and I'm joined by Steve O. Hey, if y'all tuned in, hit that like button and subscribe. The NFL world has been rocking over the last 24 hours. But Steve O, we got breaking news, brother. We're just going to jump right into it. Trey Hendrickson is re-signing with the Cincinnati Bengals, but technically it's just a rework deal. And to where he'll be making $30 million this season, and there's no years to follow, my brother. There's nothing else to follow. Pretty much receiving a $14 million raise, pretty much place emphasis that he will not play for the $16 million that he's gonna get, but he will still be a free agent after this season. I thought he wanted long-term money on. I don't know, brother. How you feeling about it?
As I think about it, it just kind of sounds like Trey really don't want to go nowhere. Like, it sounds like he really, if you come to this conclusion and you said everything you done said, it's personal, I feel disrespected, this, that, and the third, he would have stayed fast on his business. So with them basically doing well, you getting paid more deal and basically another year to kind of prove it, I guess. It's almost like you're kind of getting them off the hook, but you're also in another way, you're kind of giving them the olive branch to fix it. Because it's clear that if he wanted to go, if he was steadfast on getting the money that he deserved and getting the fuck up out of here, the deal would have been happening. But the whole thing is, I think he still wanted to be there, but in the process, he might have just got what he wanted in the process, got more money, got richer, and then you gonna end up giving me what I want anyway. Because at the end of the day, the leverage is still on his side because you got the quarterback backing him. The quarterback wants him on the team. So with that being said, he kind of with that, like it's a little bit different versus like even like a Micah situation, because Micah don't have the same type of leverage because, for one, there's a whole different fucking story over there in Dallas. That's a whole different power structure over there. Yeah. But when it comes to over there, the power structure is Joe Burrow. So if Joe Burrow talks, motherfuckers listen. And when they heard, you better get my wide receivers and you better get Trey, they heard it. And when I first saw the name, I'm like, oh, motherfuckers just decided to be smart today. The Washington came out and said, "Fuck it, let's stop being stupid." And then I thought y'all was gonna do it, but then again, like I said, it hurts Cincinnati at the end of the day because you're paying them more. So now I don't know where the fuck you got this money from. That's my question too. So now we know you better win.
That's it.
Like now you just put the emphasis on this shit very high. You got to go out there, and if that defense is looking anything like y'all been doing, I don't know what the hell y'all did this deal for, but this deal better be the catalyst to a birth to near a Super Bowl.
Yeah, because I was looking at the whole situation, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm like, Trey, I thought you wanted long-term money. And I think that I feel like there was options out there for the Cincinnati Bengals, but I think they was kind of just being reluctant to try to trade them and wanted them in the building, which is a good, you know what I'm saying, a good thing to have it. But my thing is that the man was still one of the best productive guys last season, and he wanted some long-term money. Y'all couldn't come to an agreement on the guaranteed money. So why wouldn't y'all try to see how y'all can come into, you know what I'm saying, terms in that way? Because if you trade Hendrickson now, it's going to be a whole new market of pass rushers. And yeah, he might be old, but it's going to be a team that's out there that say, hey, we got some money. Let's go ahead and try to make things happen. And I think like just an early look on before we even get through this season, let's just say the Patriots have some success. they gonna be able to go out there and get them a pass rusher because they got a boatload of money still available on their books right now. Or let's say if Jaden Daniels over there with the Commanders fall a little bit short. I don't necessarily know what their money look like now, but you can absolutely say, hey, let's go ahead and get Trey Hendrickson over here so we can make sure that we don't fall short this year. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, games still got to be played for all the other teams around, but I would have thought that he would have himself would have wanted a little bit long term, you know what I'm saying, security, along with the Bengals to lock them in for a couple more years. But hey, to each his own. Now they gonna have to definitely make it happen, like you said, bro. They're gonna have to make it happen. There's no other way around that.
They're gonna have to make it happen. They're gonna have to make it make sense. And I don't know how they're gonna do it, but like I said, he the demands was made. And if demands wasn't met, you was gonna have a whole motherfucking nuclear problem that you wasn't gonna be able to fix. So I feel like it's not the best option for an organization, but at this current time, it looks like it's the only option.
Yeah,
And with the season about to start, like I said earlier, you want to get everything done and squared away, so you ain't got shit to worry about for this, at least this season alone. We could come back and have this conversation, even, and it still don't take him out the conversation. He still a trade threat. Don't get misconstrued, because he's
that's
still
where I was gonna go next.
when the trade deadline come in, motherfuckers still gonna be like, so you still want to keep trading, because you know you about to lose him, right?
Yeah, because that definitely could come into play. So to your point, I do think that he still has some leverage in that regard. You know what I'm saying? Because what you gonna do? Waste the franchise tag on him?
Right.
No. Like, I don't necessarily think that's a smart thing to do personally, especially if you don't want to lock him up and pay him that much money. And I think that you're going to be paying them more with the franchise tag based off, because I know the franchise tag that it works based off the value of, you know what I'm saying, what the market is saying. And I think it's like averaged down to like the top few players of that position. And you got Myles Garrett, 40, TJ Watt, 40. So you're going to be paying close to 40 on a franchise tag for 1 year, more than what you dishing out now, if you're looking at the situation. So, hey, I think at the end of the day, it's probably good for both sides, at least for one season. They definitely got a lot to figure out, man. They definitely got a lot to figure out with this defense, and you hoping the linebacker that they selected in the draft, the young defensive backs that they picked up, they got Geno Stone back there as a safety. You hope they can come together and at least be average. Can you be average? I think they just need to be average.
I don't know. You got to be a little bit more average to win a Super Bowl, because we seen them go there, and like I said, they went to the Super Bowl because of their offense, and they lost because of their defense again. So, like, at the end of the day, like, I get what they're trying to do, but like, it's gonna have to be a hell of a lot of luck they're gonna have to run into for everything to go right the way they want this year.
Yeah, I just think that the way that they operate business, they messed up that long-term plan. They messed it up. Because if you go out there, let's just say as soon as the season ended, you bring Trey Hendrickson to the table, you sign him. Now you don't worry about the money that Myles Garrett get. Now you don't worry about the contract that TJ Watt got. You don't worry about none of that stuff. Like, y'all, these teams, bro, they just drive me crazy about how they just be playing around and not trying to get ahead of the curve. You see what Michael Parsons is going through right now with him and Jerry.
Yeah, and like you said, that's a whole motherfucking another story.
He said Trey finessed them. So we not going to mention the Bears as one of the teams. Why can't we have success? Hey, I'm just saying, anybody can slide up. I'm just saying, anybody can slide up.
Literally anybody. Anybody that got money.
Anybody can slide into those situations. For real. Because to the point of the Bears, hey, it's a big year for Montez Sweat. It's a big year for Montez Sweat. I'm not even going to hold you. It's a big year for Montez Sweat. No more excuses for him. My man V-Dog in the building. What up, fellas? This is a win-win, but he's tired of the BS from that franchise. Diana Rossini and Jordan Show said he's going to find a new home this offseason. He's basically had enough for Cincy. Can you blame him? Can you blame how inept this franchise has been when it came to handling money? You could have talked to Jamar Chase last season. We already knew he was good. You could have got T. Higgins squared away last season. And those deals would have been steals. They would have been steals for the wide receiver position. But no, y'all wanted to wait, play in your backside, and now you got to cough up some more money. V-Dog said correction. It was Ian Rappaport. Basically said on Pat McAfee, a reunion was on the table, but not for long. He's at wits with the Bengals. Yeah, he gonna come in. You already know most of these athletes when they don't rock with the owner or say a head coach, a lot of the times they do it for the people in the locker room, which they got close relationships with. I'm pretty sure him and Joe Burrow have been having conversations this whole entire time. I'm pretty sure it's somebody else in that locker room he built a relationship with and had those conversations. And they was like, man, come on, let's just go try to get one. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. So the Bengals, to Steve-O's point, bro, the Bengals better come out and do something good. Not even gonna lie to you. They better do something good this season, or it's gonna be all for nothing.
Pointless.
All for nothing. All for nothing. Because they have not built this defense correctly. They have not. We'll see though. We'll see. Hey, at least he can get 17 sacks by himself. Maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll help. But what about the back end when they chip blocking and double teaming? Hell, triple team him.
Help the bell.
Fuck. Oh, the real. That shit be crazy. But hey, man, Steve-O, you got anything else, man?
Nah.
I just didn't
I didn't see this coming.
Not a 1-year deal.
Yeah, no.
I just didn't see it coming.
I thought they was gonna just say, "Fuck you, give him the money."
Yeah, because that's pretty much what the Commanders did.
Mm-hmm.
They like, fuck,
which is smart.
Give you the money. Yeah.
Yeah, it made no sense for them to be playing with them. So yeah,
for sure. But all right, y'all, we about to get up out of here, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode. Before y'all get up out of there, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell, man. We appreciate y'all. And y'all already know we're going to catch y'all on the next one for sure.